This is the engineering summary update for the sprint ending on January 18th, 2022. So this sprint, we've worked on GateFlow, forms and workflows, miscellaneous tasks, and campaign redesign. For GateFlow, we added the ability for a host to invite a group of guests. We wanted to work on the ability for a security guard to be able to see all access hours for a guest and simplifying the registration process. However, another priority came up and we were not able to work on those two tasks. Forms and workflow, we created a role and view for the DRC process, as well as being able to show a progress bar for completed tasks. We also completed various UX fixes, and we added a brand new DRC dashboard. In miscellaneous task, we wanted to clean up the jest log to 400 warnings. There is a merge request right now for that. However, because it is not in production yet, we were not able to, I'm not able to mark this task as completed. We also wanted to remove all known critical vulnerability issues, but there is one left. So we will be working on this item next sprint as well, but I'm marking it as not complete as we were not able to complete all of them. We also set up GitLab to be able to use the bug reports or the issue reports, which is wonderful. And we added a new customer on the platform. For campaign redesign, we wanted to work on building a new campaign list screens with details, as well as adding and update the campaign screens. But we were not able to do that as a priority came up on the DRC dashboard. But we added the ability to schedule a campaign at any time. So next sprint, we will be working for GateFlow. We will be working on the ability for a security guard to see all access hours for a guest and simplifying the registration process. For forms and workflows, we will be adding DRC dashboard filters and changing the linked icon on quick links, as well as cleaning up the list of tech debt item from the previous sprint. We want to be able to change the task forms linked format and also view and manage the process's task templates. For miscellaneous task, we want to clean up the jest log to 400 warnings. Most likely it will be 325 warnings at that time. And we want to finish removing all non-critical vulnerability issues. In terms of campaign redesigns, we will have a new campaign list screens with details, as well as the add and update of that screen. So welcome to the new OKR section of this summary. So in terms of product, we have multiple OKRs, which is the launch of the DRC and DLC process. And because they are not none of the processes are in production and in use right now, none of the metrics are actually working. So they will show 0 on the left-hand side. In terms of improving get flows, I was not able yet to figure out how to get those metrics in there. That's why they are actually grayed out. But next sprint demo, you will start seeing additional metrics in there in order to see if we make progress on the issues on these OKRs. Onboarding Green Park in 4 weeks. Well, the OKRs kind of the same thing right now. The onboarding is happening, so there is really not much to report. Probably in a sprint from now, those key results will start to appear. And accelerating the onboarding for new customers. Same thing, we have studied the quarter, so the only thing that I can report is it takes us about 180 minutes to create a new customer in double GDP, and we would like to make this under 10 minutes without engineering involvement. In terms of sales demos, we would like to get our sales and partnership team to be able to tell us what they like about the demo, whether or not the application is demoable, and we would like to get a very good score from them. So we haven't figured out exactly how this would work, but this is part of the product OKRs. In terms of engineering OKRs, we want to improve the quality of our product. And so we want to reduce the number of new bugs from 15 to 10 new bugs every 2 weeks. And this sprint, we had 14 bugs. For code coverage, we want to be able to increase it to 82% at the end of the quarter, and we are at now 78.43%. Improving the quality of the development process, the Jest logs, we are at about 425, and we want, at the end of the quarter, we want to be able to be at around 10 warnings per run. We also want to reduce the test execution from 23 minutes to 15 minutes. We are now at 35 minutes. Right now, we haven't yet enabled the ESLint on all JavaScript code, but it will be, as soon as we do that, the NA will turn in as yes. And no, just not yet. We haven't yet hired an SRE engineers. For improving security compliance, I haven't, they're grayed out, which means that I haven't yet figured out how to get the metrics out of the system. But as soon as I have that, then they will actually appear in black with numbers next to it. For improving the quality of the development process, we want fewer than 2 highs and or critical known vulnerabilities. Right now we're at 5, and no more than 5 medium and low vulnerabilities, and right now we're at 14. In terms, we also want to document a process to resolve security issues, and right now we don't have yet a fully vetted process just yet. And we want to successfully train 2 engineers on being able to on security compliance, and right now we have basically no one fully trained on those issues. So this sprint, we had 40 merge requests. Well, it looks like a very big jump, but last sprint was the holidays, so we didn't have much activity then. There was 51 issues in the sprint, and we completed 43, which means that 8 actually remained open. Our code coverage is 73.43. This sprint, we fixed 2 cringy issues, and we have 8 remaining. There was an intense push to complete the process dashboard, the DRC process dashboard for Tbilisi. For a very important demo. And we also, next sprint, we expect to start onboarding Green Park. For goals versus actual, code coverage hasn't moved very much. However, our merge request, we are way above our numbers. Our goal was actually 28 merge requests, and we are now at 40. And for security, our goal is 10, and we are at 18. Thank you very much.